Good morning, everybody, on this Wednesday, August 17th. I'm Chris Allen here on the SAM channel, we call it. That's Facebook and YouTube, where you can find my weather every single day, 7 days a week, without fail, except for those times when I maybe go out of town or whatever. But that's rare. Here lately, especially. And it's all sponsored by Ace Hardware Marketplace. And we've got some fun things with Ace coming up here in the next few days and weeks. I'll tell you about more later. In the meantime, pretty quiet weather over the area this morning. Yesterday was not a bad day, even though it looked like it wanted to rain. It turned out pretty much as I explained yesterday. It was about some getting a little bit of rain, and the rest of us just dry as a bone. And as you can see this morning, all the rain is southwest of us over parts of the Missouri Boot Hill, parts of Arkansas, West Tennessee, northern Mississippi, central Alabama. Now, there is a boundary that is off to our east this morning, and that has prompted a few clouds, but there's no rain associated with that. There is some patchy fog this morning, though, you need to be aware of. Where you did pick up some raindrops yesterday, just be aware that as you head out the door this morning, you may run into a bank of fog, pretty thick fog in a couple of places, especially around bodies of water this morning and in some of the valley areas. So be aware of that. Otherwise, we've got a mainly clear sky over the area this morning. And as you can see here, temperatures are starting out in the low to mid 60s. There's even a 59 over in Adair County this morning. That feels nice. 60 up in Taylor County, 59 down near Albany. In Clinton County, then you've got low 60s pretty much. There's 60 over near Morgantown in Butler County. Oh, it all feels good this morning. Very nice on this Wednesday morning. Oh, I'm sorry. It's always that first one that gets me, that I don't turn that trigger on. So there we are. Now I'll let you see those temperatures in the 60s this morning. So, and a couple of upper 50s thrown in there. So now you see it, and now you don't. Anyway, here's a look at what's going on with temperatures as we go through the day. We are going to see back into the low 80s, I think, today as we start in the upper 50s to low 60s this morning. It's not going to be too warm of a day, even though we're going to have a lot more sunshine than we saw yesterday. We'll go about 83 for a high temperature. Yesterday's high was 80. We hit right around 80. 80 officially at the Bowling Green Airport. That's 10 degrees below average. We should be at 90. Again, I'll harken back to that. This should be one of the hottest times of the year in the middle of August for us in southern Kentucky, and we're running 5 to 10 degrees cooler than average, and it looks like that trend is going to continue, which leads me to say I think we're in for an early fall. I could be wrong, but I hope not. I think that's the way it's going. We'll drop back into the 60s, low to mid 60s for overnight lows tonight under a partly cloudy sky, and then more sunshine tomorrow. We'll head back into the low 80s. I mean, even down in Middle Tennessee, I don't see any 90s, which is pretty typical for this time of the year, but it's just not happening. The weather patterns are such that everything is trending cooler. We continue to get these incoming boundaries from the north, followed by Canadian high pressure. The setup, the signal is all trending cooler for a while. So I don't foresee any heat coming our way, any real heat and humidity coming our way anytime soon. Let's look at the maps. There's not much going on here either. As we get into the afternoon, that shower activity you saw southwest of us is going to stay pretty much in that area. We do have a bit of a elongated trough from a low pressure system over the panhandle of Florida, stretching into eastern Kentucky, but even there, high pressure strong enough to evade any shower activity. There could be a pop up or two this afternoon over that way, but there it is. Not much. Nothing for us. Things just stay fairly quiet as we get into tonight. And here we go into Thursday afternoon. Then we get into Friday. High pressure still hanging on. Now, this frontal boundary that's stalled out to the south of us will try to throw some moisture back into southern Kentucky, say by Friday evening. Friday afternoon, maybe we could see a few renegade showers, but the better chance of rain is coming as that front stalls to the south, and then we get the next system that is going to drop out of Canada, followed by Canadian high pressure. It's these systems that keep coming at us and then getting log jammed here right over the Mid-South region. So Saturday, scattered showers and thunderstorms, heavier stuff maybe as we get into Sunday, thunderstorms, scattered showers, severe weather in parts of Louisiana, Arkansas, Mississippi, as you see in the red there. Here we go into Monday, still scattered showers and thunderstorms. Tuesday, the front will be right over us, so we're going to continue to see that wet and often stormy pattern once it begins Friday evening as just stray showers, more numerous as we get into Saturday and Sunday and beyond. And it looks like much of next week is going to be one of those weeks we've seen recently that there's a chance of rain each and every day. So that's the pattern that it looks like we're going back into. And of course, that's going to keep our temperatures cooler than normal for this time of the year. Normal should be about 90, but as you see here, no 90s. We get close. We may get close Friday or Saturday, and that's just because the moisture comes back in. We get enough heating during the day to push the temperatures from the mid to maybe upper 80s. This could be a little bit overdone. When you see the 87s and 88s, I actually think we're going to stay a few degrees cooler than that. And then you look into the weekend and into next week, you see those low to mid 80s at the highest. And that's with shower activity just about each and every day. That's very atypical of the middle of August for us. Cloud cover, you may see some today. Fog this morning. Otherwise, it should be a mainly sunny, quiet day for all of us here in the SAM 100.7 listening area. And speaking of that, I'm on my way to the radio station to kick off the morning show 6 to 10. I hope you give it a listen. SAM 100.7 on your FM dial. All right. Have a great day. Thanks as always for watching. God bless. And I'll see you on the radio.